watching two teams that are very hot tonight coming into this contest. And this game is just about underway. We got Phil Ahrens, Vaughn Mayberry, and Michael Aylen, our referees tonight, as the Cairns Taipans come up with the basketball first, and a great matchup between Jamar Wilson and Idris De Leon. Hill to Andrew Warren. Little push off by Jamar Wilson, well timed by De Leon.
Didn't look like there was a whole lot of contact. De Leon looked like he emphasized any contact was there. He's a good player, Wilson, though. He can score as the second leading scorer in the competition. Very dangerous.
Real patient, too. Just one of those guys that can sense when his team needs a bucket. He turns into a scorer. Petrie goes upstairs, off the mark. Worthington keeps it alive, but it goes to Crosswhite. They get it out to Jamar Wilson.
Have a look at the way they bring the ball down. They get it through a lot of passes. They would make more passes normally in an offensive set than any other team in the competition. Lots of movement, lots of ball movement.
Crosswhite goes the whole way and misses the layup. Adam Gibson, one bounce dribble going to the right, off the mark. A long rebound is chased down by De Leon. Hudson gets it into Worthington on the mismatch. He turns, comes up short. Will Hudson cleans it up. Got our first score of the ball game.
Alex Loughton went to sleep on his duties on the block out. Good double team on the mismatch.
Hill, after a couple of nice passes, Worthington couldn't get the charge that he was hoping for, and that left that open lane for Brad Hill. Another nice pass. This time it's Petrie who loses the handle, and it squirts out of bounds.
Good high-low from the Blaze, but that's what you want to see from Brad Hill. Very, very athletic player, talented player when he can get it in the open court. Looks like he's just lacked a little bit of confidence the last time I've seen him play, but he's somebody that really has an upside.
Good to get his account opened early for his confidence. Warren feeds it into Loughton. Single coverage with Mark Worthington. Out to Brad Hill. He gets a running start and gets a little out of control. Loses the handle to Worthington. Worthington, head down. Can't get the score. Petrie, the only free hand he had was his left, and he laid it up and in on the offensive rebound.
Well, Aaron Fern will not be happy. That's the third offensive rebound in the first half minute for the Gold Coast Blaze.
Loughton's bumped by Mark Worthington.
Is Worthington arguing about that? Is he saying there was no contact?
He almost blew him back over the half-court line. Blaze trying to be physical. Trying to get Cairns Taipans out of this tempo that they enjoy so much. Warren catch and shoot from the three-point line. He's off the mark. Gibson with the good hustle. Gets it on the run. He goes the length of the court and lays it up and in. The Blaze with 3 layups inside the paint, 2 from offensive rebounds, 6-2.
Adam Gibson is making a living out of that so far this year. See, the last time we had telecast against the Melbourne Tigers, he got 3 layups doing exactly the same thing, pushing it out of the backcourt.
Gibson exploring, gets his shot blocked by Ian Crosswhite, but you'd like to see that from Adam Gibson. Early, being aggressive.
Good things will happen. Not only will he score himself, but he'll open it up for his teammates. And he's just playing with a terrific mindset at the moment, Adam Gibson.
Gibson from the three-point line, but he's aggressive, follows his shot, and gets the follow-in.
It was almost like he knew as soon as it left his hands it was short. And normally the shooter's the one that can indicate where it's going to come off the ring. He read it perfectly in a little putback.
Gibson with the ball pressure on Andrew Warren, reading the scouting report before the game, and Adam Gibson said he wants to apply as much pressure as possible anytime Andrew Warren puts the ball on the floor.
And when you're playing against someone like Adam Gibson, you can't afford to miss open shots. So he got one good look. It was a great pick-to-pick a play for Andrew Warren, and he just left it short.
Extra pass goes in to Grabeau, who's coming for Brad Hill. Cross-white gets into the lane. Good move, good footwork. Gets the right hand shot off the glass, and it's 8-4. De Leon as the Blaze get it up quick. Nice pass into Will Hudson, and a good foul by Aaron Grabeau.
And that's a great pass by De Leon. That's something that he hasn't really been able to do consistently since he's come to the NBL. He came off hard, that on-ball screen, got into the gap, drew cross-white down low, and a good bounce pass to the big fella inside.
Well timed, too. You know, that was given to him nice and early, was able to gather up, go up strong. Hudson to the line. Just trying to listen in to Michael Aylen talking to Anthony Petrie.
One shot.
I was looking at some of the foul shooting stats, and sometimes you wonder how a team that surprises you and picks up wins, I was looking at the Cairns Taipans. They've got 5 players that shoot the basketball over 80% as Adam Gibson gets a gift from Alex Loughton, mostly because I don't think Andrew Warren's real comfortable carrying the ball. Didn't step back to the ball.
What was that from Alex Loughton?
Just threw it right to Adam Gibson.
A cross-court pass under the basket that went straight to him.
It was like he was leading him for a layup. Wilson with the split, the pull-up, tough shot made to look easy.
That is a tough move. Great split. And as you said, Steve, most of the time when you got momentum, you go all the way to the basket, but he pulled up on a dime.
Gibson with the floater is short. Warren pulls down the board, gets it to Crosswhite. They're looking for Wilson. And skip it to Loughton, who threw it into traffic again.
Gibbo's taken 7 shots in the first 4.5 minutes. You don't mind that.
They're trying to get the basketball back to Wilson. And Crosswhite throws it away. Wilson gives it, it was my fault, kind of point to himself. But the Gold Coast doing a good job of pressuring Cairns into some early turnovers.
Well, they got 5 turnovers already in the first 5 minutes. Cairns Taipans. That's not a characteristic that Aaron Kern will be used to. They're shooting the ball at 50%. They've just had a whole lot less shots.
Worthington gets it to Hudson. Over the smaller Aaron Grabeau is not able to get it. Gibson with a good look from 17 feet comes up short.
Good extra pass from Worthington to the big fella inside. And an open look from Gibson. You wouldn't expect that he's going to make that. I saw him call for a sub before. He's been working at both ends. You can tell he's just a little bit tired in the legs.
Timeout on the floor, and the Blaze up by 5, 11-6, here at the Gold Coast Convention and Entertainment Center.
Introducing the new improved Bacon Deluxe from Hungry Jack's. Yep, that's delicious flame grilled beef. And that's cheese. Okay, now show me that new premium iBacon. Tomatoes. Got it. Ripe tomatoes. Where's that iBacon? Okay, and crisp fresh lettuce. Show me the... bacon. The new improved Bacon Deluxe. Now made with premium iBacon. Part of the new Better Tastes menu. Hungry Jack's makes it better.
The fist of 14, all right? You're in the fist of 14. Look to get it there. That kick over the top is open, okay? The next time on fist of 14, the kick over the top, I want this guy rolling in, and I want this guy diving down the baseline. Corey, you here. Look at them both, okay? Let's go.
Well, Shane, Joey Wright very happy with his team's effort on the offensive glass. They've got 14 shots compared to the Gold Coast Blaze. 14-6 in shot attempts. And that's why shooting it at 35% compared to the 50% of Cairns, how they still have a lead.
Offensive rebounds, and they've created turnovers, so they've done a good job at Gold Coast. But just looking at the stats, Alex Loughton, he needs to pick up his game. He's a very, very talented player. Came back from Europe with big expectations. He's averaging 11 points, 5 rebounds at 39%. If Cairns are going to go further this year, he needs to be able to pick up his game.
No doubt about that. Shooting at 35% at 6'10". He's got to get a couple of good looks. Jamar Wilson rebounded by Aaron Grabeau. He's not able to get the finish. Jason Cadilla in the open court just turns on the Jets. And
great play by Cairns. That's his biggest strength in the open court, is being able to put his foot down and get straight past Warren. Really needed to be able to get in front of him. It was Matador defense. They said, get straight through there, young fella.
And you see the rebounds in favor of the Blaze on the bottom of the screen. Blaze with only one turnover as well. Aaron Grabeau catch and shoot from the top of the key. Big shot for Cairns.
He continues to be able to make that open shot, Aaron Grabeau. Then he can go down and play defense on Petrie as he is here. Even though he's only a two-man, he has that strength and quickness to be able to play against a power forward.
Boy, he was strong last year. He's bulked up even more from the previous season. De Leon gets a scoop up and under Ian Crosswhite. And again, the Blaze able to get dribble penetration inside the paint. Once again, pressure on Andrew Warren. And they're getting the basketball out of Wilson's hands, and Andrew Warren's having to handle it a lot more. They're also trying to get him tired so he doesn't shoot the ball well in the fourth quarter, which he's done a lot this season.
It's a good ploy by Joey Wright and the Gold Coast Blaze, because they will certainly wear him down. Wilson's the guy that Cairns want the ball in his hands at the end of games. He's a good free throw shooter and he's a clutch player.
Dowdle's off the mark outside the three-point line, and Adam Gibson gets the loose ball and picks it up for the Blaze. Garlip in for the Blaze also. Mismatch with Williams down low, and Stephen Hoare can't reel it in. Wilson in traffic, showing you his dribbling skills. Aaron Grabeau lines up another long-range bomb, comes up short. Williams has a shot blocked by Stephen Hoare. Nice pass to Kadee, a little bit behind him. He's trying to do something with it before he caught it.
And Williams will be kicking himself. Great job to be able to come up with a loose ball on the offensive play. He took forever to be able to get his shot away.
Someone must have told him, you know what, don't rush. Make somebody make a good defensive play. Stephen Hoare, that was easy for him. Dowdle. Williams. He's been shooting it more often outside the three-point line. Can't connect there. Kadee in the open court. Wilson does a good job of staying in front of him. Garlip puts it on the floor going left. And he runs down Alex Loudon, but Jeff Dowdle gets called for the hand checking before the contact occurred.
Great pull through from Tommy Garlip. Really, Dowdle closed out hard. Garlip was down, really pulled through to his left, got to the middle and created this opportunity to get to the line. Probably got bailed out from the call from Dowdle, because the defense coming from the split line was perfect.
And that, Dowdle gets called for that one, but he was clearly beat. That push wasn't going to really cause anything other than get yourself called for a foul and a three-point play.
And that's something for Tommy Garlip to be able to get to the next level of being able to step around his opponent, to be able to make that shot or pull up short. Wilson being able to pull up quickly and be able to have that touch. It's a tough shot, but it's one that the younger players really have to be able to work on.
And those are the type of things that are going to improve every season. The good players always have a new wrinkle in their game. And it would be nice to see him come with that next season. Dowdle gives it to Williams. Williams splits the D, gets to the rim, doesn't miss that one. He got that one off quick.
he learned from a couple of minutes ago, but that's a great split by Kerry Williams. Used his quickness that time to be able to find the gap and finished.
Kadee gets it to Adam Gibson. Gibson gets it to Stephen Hoare. Crosswhite pulls down the board, kicks it to Warren. Gets to the rim, shoots a wild shot off balance, not able to get. Adam Gibson did a great job of getting to the line and not letting him get in rhythm in transition at the three-point line. Aaron Grabeau with a block.
That's a good call and a good take from Jason Kadee. It looked like he stepped out of bounds, Jason, on the catch. He's just quick. We missed it just there, but that's a good call, because Grabeau certainly wasn't stationary, and Kadee emphasised that contact. Next foul, I'll go to the line.
Kadee won't be rewarded with foul shots, but when you constantly put the defense under pressure like that and get them into the bonus, and they'll probably shoot some free throws as a result of that before this is said and done. Gibson. He finds Kadee. He loads up from the baseline. That's good. In rhythm, Jason Kadee bangs the three.
That's just a great pass from Adam Gibson. And Jason Kadee, that's what you want to see him. Ready, down, and ready to be able to shoot that shot. Last week he started pump faking and making the extra pass when he should have been shooting it.
He did not hesitate that time. Warren, extra pass to Dowdle. Hill, cross-white. His medium range shot is short. A couple extra passes there when guys were open. From the Taipans. Gibson, wide open, turns it down, gives it to Garlick, who bounces it off the leg of Ian Crosswhite.
This is where the veterans find a way to get to the line. They know they're in the bonus, so they start to emphasise the contact and get two cheap ones for their team.
Garlick gets it to Gibson from the baseline, comes up short. He had a running start at that rebound. Williams turns on the Jets, finds Warren for three. That's good. Williams did a good job of locating Warren on that one.
Well, he did. I'm glad he made it, though, because he went for the three when he had a two to his right-hand side. That was a guaranteed layup.
Yeah, there was clearly a three-on-one fast break. Kadee tries to answer on the other end. Stephen Hoare with the offensive rebound on